right, your morning's confession is about daddy issues. Very, very huge daddy issues. I read this email, and the first thing I thought of was many men. Many men. All right, so I'm just playing. Watch somebody else get sensitive. Dear Freak Show, it's my turn. I have a question or a confession for you guys. I have 3 children with 3 different men. I have to say that for the story. And while I'm not ashamed, I am exhausted with the looks and the assumptions and the whispered judgment that I receive. People act like I'm some sort of hot mess in some cautionary tale, but that's just not true. Life didn't unfold the way that I had planned it, but I am a good person. My oldest father and I were high school sweethearts. When it didn't work out, I was devastated, but I picked myself up. Years later, I met someone new, someone I truly believed was the one. Then his addiction crept in, and I couldn't raise a child around that kind of instability, so I left. The third man I really tried to be cautious about, and we took it super slowly. He promised me stability and showed up for doctor's appointments and late night cravings, and he was just really a dream. But when our son was born, everything shifted, and he couldn't handle the responsibility. Now, yes, I'm a mom of 3, but they're all fed, they're loved, they're thriving, and I wish people looked past the surface and saw a woman who never gave up instead of some generalization. Most men automatically write me off because of my kid's situation, so I'm thinking, what if I don't tell them the dad facts until later in the dating process when they can actually get to know me? I feel like I'm losing out on good guys because of this information. Can I keep that secret until it's time to share?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Hell no.
Hold on.
Not even possible.
We can't on the first date. Now,
if
you're asking,
of all your baby daddies make up the group guy, like you got 3 of them.
But,
like, I mean, you might need to tell me that from the beginning.
That should be in the car fact.
Before we go on a date, I'm assuming you know that I have kids. I have 3 kids. So let's just go ahead and assume that.
You got 3 kids.
Right. So I shouldn't do I have to tell you that on the first date? Why?
On first date.
Absolutely.
Why?
Because honestly, if it's like the car facts. I don't want to look at the car unless you tell me that it had front end damage.
It's not
That's
damage.
very true.
I'm not calling you
No, it's
damage,
true.
but I'm just saying that like it might be there's
gonna-
something up. You might not be terrible, but there's some imperfection there that we need to address.
I'm not going to buy the
Terrible
car if I know it was flooded at one point. You know what I mean?
And you've been flooded.
It's tough for her to find a good man and to date. Obviously, she's been looking for a really long time. It just hasn't worked out. I don't think it's necessary on the first date to tell him that there's 3 different baby daddies. This is
I don't
my
know.
honest
I
opinion.
agree with you. I don't think it's on the first date. I think when we reach out digitally and we start talking, it's like, well, hey, tell me about yourself. Well, I have 3 children, and it's like, I mean, they all have different dads, but and keep it moving.
No.
Because I need to make the.
Did he just hang up?
No,
Did he just hang up?
He doesn't. No, you don't have to hang up because I'm sure there's a hardworking woman who's up at 7:05 taking care of everything she got to take care of and has 3 children, and 3 guys didn't do the right thing by her. I'm not saying she's bad, but I'm saying that the guy that you meet has to know that because you don't want him to be surprised later.
I can't wait a second or third date for real. Like,
No.
you can't get to know me first and
Nope.
actually like me and then be like, oh, okay. So 2 baby daddies is max?
I mean,
How many baby daddies is too many?
I start to question
if a
it.
guy has 3 babies with 3 different women, when do you want him to tell you? Ooh, ka-chung.
And I'm sorry, but
Damn
Yeah.
Damn
once
it.
you have
Flipped
more
the
than
script
2,
on that ass, didn't it?
Yeah.
and I'm sorry, but once you have more than 2, I automatically start questioning your
More than 2.
Yeah, when you have 2 or more.
2 or more.
I'm sorry. This is just me personally. I'm not saying I'm right or I'm wrong. But once I see that, I start questioning your
Haven't you dated somebody with 2
decision-making skills.
different baby
Oh,
daddies?
yeah, of course.
Haven't you?
Yeah.
2 different baby daddies?
2, yes.
Okay.
3, I love Jesus.
But
that's a joke. See, somebody's going to write me very sensitively. I get it because it's a sensitive topic, but I'm not calling you bad. I'm just saying when you hear certain things, raises, your pricklies. Your hair is like, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Because you don't want 3 dudes showing up. At least tell me it was 3 dudes, but the addiction dude fell off or he died or somehow. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I want people to die, but I'm just saying make sure it ain't 3 baby daddies showing up on Sunday.
It's different.
Because that makes it weird. Now my boy's over with the fantasy football draft like, damn, dude, how many people in this league? It's like, no, those are the 3 baby daddies that my baby mama got. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And you also have to understand, too, when you enter a relationship with somebody, especially when they have baby daddies, like that person essentially is in the relationship with you because you're going to have to deal with that person.
Yeah, and we got a relationship with all 5 of us.
Yeah. So it's like.
So she's a red flag.
Yeah, because you're not.
I mean, if all I know about her is that her baby situation,
yeah,
because I just read it and all I know is that she got 3 baby daddies,
right?
So that's a red flag. But, now you might be like, but I won the Nobel Peace Prize, but I'm,
there's an explanation.
I'm
for
the
each
assistant
one.
mayor under Jane Castor. Like, tell me something else that can balance it out. But right now, yeah, you are kind of an imbalanced red flag.
If you haven't asked already, I don't think you have to disclose it on the first date. If I ask, don't lie to me. I think the second or third date is good.
Wait, 888-429-0941 because I'm seeing phones go already. I'm not even gonna end because I swear to God, this text because people are getting mad and I don't want to just bounce away when people think I'm just trashing them. I'm not.
Yeah.
Jay said he died. I don't want the baby daddy to die.
No.
I'm just saying
explanation.
If it's 3 of them and we've some of them, if one dude ran away and he ain't a participant in fathering.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're down to 2.
Mm-hmm.
The drug dude, he went away.
Yeah.
So now we down to 1. Like now you ain't got to tell nobody nothing.
But there's a lot of her saying them. Where's the accountability for you though?
Come on, see, don't victim shame.
I'm just saying, I'm not victim shaming.
You see what happened with Cassie and that Diddy thing. Don't you do that.
Because she's like, oh, hey, one had a drug problem. Okay, you didn't catch that before? Like,
listen, don't you
know
drug? You in a club, don't you know druggies that can keep it a secret?
You know what?
Yes,
that is very true.
Druggies don't go around with a highlighter saying, "Hey, guess what? I'm on the drug."
All I'm saying, there needs to be a little bit of accountability on her side. Like maybe she needs to. What if she's the problem?
Out of the 340, I have been in the situation, didn't judge her, and got to know her and her children together as one unit. She told me up front, said this other one had 4 children and 3 different baby daddies. Also no judgment. We broke up and we're still good friends today.
Out of the 904, men can have preferences. 2 dads, I'd hit. Never commit. 1 was a maybe. You have bad judgment and decision-making skills. Hold people accountable.
Okay.
So you've been your picker is off.
Yeah.
And picker is, hey, listen, yeah. Your picker.
There's going to be somebody for you out there. You just got to look.
You could be nice, but you know what? You made some bad choices in your life. And you know what? Those reasons could be different too. But all I'm saying is once you have 2 or more,
we got to talk.
Questioning your decision-making skills.
Let me see on line 3. What we got? Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. It just hit your soul, didn't it?
I mean, not really, because I think that everybody has, choices. But for me, I have 2 kids, 2 different fathers, right?
Yeah, right.
And it already, for a lot of people, they won't even take the time to get to know me, which is fine. But my story is I had my daughter at 19, had my son 6 years later.
See, you ain't outside crazy. Can we just give a little credit for that?
Yes.
That's a 6-year celebration. She ain't just outside with the feet to Jesus. Like she got 2 years, six years difference.
And they're 15 and almost 16, almost 10. But people don't even give me the opportunity to explain that before they like, nah, which is fine. I say the right one to come along, but it does suck, but I'm not gonna lie about it. My kids are my pride and joy. So you
absolutely,
take it, it is what it is.
But wait now, let me just tell you now, just as your big homie, let me tell you, you one baby daddy away from having that issue.
Hey, listen, I'm not having no more kids.
There you go. See,
baby.
you recognize the issue and you fixed it. There you go.
Yeah,
you go.
No.
All right, I just wanted to make sure I let you know, but you let me know. There you go. I appreciate it. All right, so if this says out of the 813, so if 3 ex-husbands, would that make a difference?
3 ex-husbands?
If it was 3 children from 3 marriages.
3 marriages is better.
I don't think that would make a difference.
That does not make
because that still means that you had picked 3 people who failed you.
It depends
So
on how
your
old
picker,
you are.
if we're just talking about assessing your picking skills, then that would have to be
You
a
know what
problem.
that tells me? If we decide that we're gonna get married, at some point you're probably gonna divorce me. That's what that tells me.
That does tell me that you don't have enough room for anything that I might
Try
have.
to make it work out.
Yeah, that's
To me-
if an issue happens, you out.
Yeah.
That to me, that's a red flag in me thinking and knowing that you are willing to get a divorce if it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Patrick out of the 813 says, why waste my time? Don't want to be with somebody with 3 baby daddies. That's not my problem.
Dude, baby daddy drama is a real thing.
Not
Yeah.
all the time, though.
Not
There's
all
some
the
people who
time.
have very good, solid relationships with their exes. And then there are other people who have relationships with their exes that are trash. It's just like you can't judge them. But, I mean, if I'm assessing in a new dating situation, just like when you get a new job, they look at your past jobs.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't be, like kind of like labeled as that person who is on the file, but they're going to treat you that way. If you was late to work in your last job, they're like, so you have a punctuality problem? No, I don't. It was just that one office was weird and blah, 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 blah. Like they're going to look at your paperwork and tell who you are. So if I look and say, oh, you had this guy, and this guy,
Yeah.
explain.
Well, this woman just wrote in. She said, I have 4 baby daddies. My oldest is 23, 16, 10, and 2. Only one in their life is my 2-year-old's father. We are engaged.
How many?
4 different baby daddies.
Yeah.
This was
and
talk to
now
text
you've but this one here, Rich. Stop. Stop.
They're engaged. She's happy.
I was getting ready to say, but you found your
Rib.
mate.
Yes.
Not your rib, you're his rib.
Yeah, that.
But you found your mate.
A rib.
So I'm going to celebrate the fact that you found it. You went through 3 frogs to get to a prince.
Yeah.
Struck out.
And now you're happy.
Yeah.
And you're about to get married. So you win. You broke the knock list. You made it.
Yeah.
We can't and you ain't outside looking no more. So I mean, guess what? It's someone for everybody.
History would tell me that no, it's not going to work out.
No,
That's what that tells
you can't
me.
say that. No, we're not gonna say that.
It's gonna
We're not
work
gonna put that
out.
on you. It's
Good
gonna work
for
out.
you.
It's
You
gonna
found
work
a
out.
good
You
one.
got it.
That's right.
You went through the pressure, and now you get the diamond.
Yes. That's your slogan for today.
Yeah, hey. Felt good, didn't it?
It
She
sure did.
motivated. Now she feeling good instead of Rich tearing her down over there.
I'm not tearing her down. I'm just
You
saying,
tearing down a uterus.
Oh, I think those other guys did that.
If it was roles reverse,
They had
this
fun.
girl wouldn't even give a lot of guys shots if they had 4 baby
Would
mamas.
you? If you think about it, put it in both sides of your brain. You got a mom with 4 children out here making it happen, thriving, all the stuff she mentioned. On the other side of your brain, you got a dude with 4 baby mamas. He just running around making babies. Which one would you trust with your dog?
With your dog?
Yeah, because he loves his dog.
Yes, he does.
Which one would you trust with Khaleesi?
Ooh.
The dude that's just super soaking around the league?
Uh-huh.
Or the woman who got 4 and all of them in private school, or at least good school?
Good school. Taken care of.
Uh-huh.
Love.
Who gets to watch your dog?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll wait.
I'm going with the mom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you can't flip the script and say for a guy with 4. No, it's not the same. She's handling business. So you know what?
I have 5 kids, 5 different baby daddies.
Okay, now
This is
listen.
I have 7 kids, 4 baby mamas.
All right. Okay.
We should get the highest.
I don't even want to go there because you're gonna make me say something mean. I'm not-
Orlando and the Freak Show.
Thank you for watching this video. If you want to support, like, share, subscribe.